Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to week 7. All right. First and foremost, let me just justify or explain. All right. I'm supposed to have class with you today, but unfortunately, I will have to be conducting the exam wet, all right, at the same time. So I'm supposed to finish already, but then I was informed that there was going to be some few groups, international students that I have to evaluate, all right? So that clashes with your class time. Therefore, I decided to do a recording for today's class. Okay, so I'm really sorry, and I hope you understand my busy situation. But I try my best to actually still think about you guys. Okay, I'm not gonna open my camera. But I don't want you to think that I'm actually at home resting. So I'm just gonna open my camera for a while just to show you that I am at the office. Okay, but I'm doing the recording beforehand in advance so that later when it's class time you can just listen to my lecture as if I am doing the class with you right now. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm here at my office. Okay, bye bye. All right. Okay, so I hope everybody is doing okay, had your lunch, right, settled down, sitting in front of the computer or laptop listening to my lecture. All right, so this is week 7, guys, and oh, I forgot to ask, how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing okay, doing fine. All right. Okay, so week 7 is supposed to be your storyboard submission, correct? All right. However, because today is the day that I am briefing about the storyboard, therefore, therefore, I have decided to actually push your submission of your storyboard before your mid break. Your mid break is when? Okay, I forgot. This is a recording. Okay. If I ask question, you will be able to answer. All right. Your mid break is, I think, on on the 2nd December, right? So hopefully everybody can submit before that. The reason being why I want you to submit before your mid break is because I want you to go and enjoy. Most of you have plans to travel, you have already plans to go for holiday. So I don't want you to do my work during the holiday. It's not fair. Okay, I don't like to burden my students. Therefore, I hope my students won't burden me also. All right. So I've decided to push the submission of the storyboard up until week 9, I think, before you go off for your break. Okay, is that okay, guys? Okay, all right. So I hope you answer okay. All right, that's the least that I can do because I know that I cannot expect you to finish the storyboard now, this week. And I think 2 weeks is good enough. I think it's fair enough for you to actually do a good job on the storyboard and then submit. Okay. But if you still have problem, which I think there will be some students, there's always problematic students in life, right? I think they will have problems. At least the least that you can do, if you know that you are problematic, the least that you can do is, text me, communicate with me. Hello, professor, I'm really sorry. I cannot submit. Can I have 2, 3 days of extension? At least have the courtesy to text me. Don't keep quiet. You know that if you keep quiet, you don't communicate with me, then that's where I become angry, right? Right? So when I say that, submission is in 2 weeks' time, if you have problems, just text me early. Don't wait until the end of the submission or wait until it's holiday, then you go and come to me and give me all the excuses. Of course I'll be angry. Okay, so let's try not to make the professor angry, and everybody does their job. Okay, clear, guys. Okay, so first and foremost, I would like to say thank you so much for actually submitting the video. Was it easy or hard, guys? Your assignment, it was easy, right? First of all, it is about your life, your day. Second of all, I did not put any instruction. I just said, just give me a video, a day in your life. You can do whatever that you want as long as it showcase a day in your life. Okay? Still, there are some people who do not submit, which I don't understand why. Maybe they don't have a life, they don't have a day. That one I'm not sure. All right? Okay. So why did I say that there's no instruction? Just do whatever that you like and whatever that you want, because I want to see your confidence in doing your work. I want to see your maturity. How matured are you to do a task that is not given any specific instruction? Okay, of course, I know some of you guys waited, for a week, then only you want to do your video because you don't know how to do it. You're not confident to do your own work. So you wait until you see your friends submitted their work, then you watch your friends. When you watch your friends' video, you don't give rating, you don't give any stars or love. You keep quiet, you watch, and then you copy and do the same thing. That one I don't appreciate. Why? Because it is your life, right? It is your day. I'm asking you to do whatever that you can, as long as it is a video a day in your life. But if you wait and see other people or watch other people's video, then you will be influenced by it. That's why you see the submission, more or less everybody does the same thing. Everybody records a day that they got up, they have breakfast, they go to class, they go shopping, they go grocery, they go gym, then they sleep. Everybody does that. Who told you to do that? Nobody did. Did I say that, okay, I want you to record the moment you got up, then go to class, I want you to record what you're eating? Did I say that? No. Right? So if you are that student who watch other people and then copied the same thing, then I feel bad for you. It means that you are not creative and you're not confident enough. Okay? So those who did on their own and thought about how to do it, how to do the video on their own, then thank you so much. I think you did great. But those who actually look at their friends and then did the same thing, that's not good, okay? Because I was thinking a day in your life can be anything. Somebody told me that they are sick and they couldn't get out of bed, so they couldn't do the video. And then just do a video a day in your life as a sick person. So maybe the entire video will be you in bed, looking at the ceiling, looking at the fan, eating medicine. It is okay. I didn't say that you cannot do that. Or you want to do a day in my life eating edition. So you just show me all what you ate the whole day, morning, brunch, supper, dinner, tea. Do that version. Or a day in my life working, or a day in my life at the gym. Then you show your working out routine. You can do that. You see, there's so many ways to do it, but none of you want to do like that. You give me the same. Go to class, go to gym. I think everybody in UKM goes to the gym every day. Is that a fact? Is that what you do? You guys go to the gym every day? Now I feel that I'm left out. The last time I went to gym was what? In February? Now it's it's November, okay? So yeah, I mean, like, some of you use old pictures, you use old videos. That one, I leave it up to you. Maybe you know why you use old videos, right? Maybe you know why you included old photos, right? That one, you as the owner of the video, you should know better. Okay, I can only watch and I could only comment. All right. And then some of you, you choose to tell your stories. Some of you, you chose to use pictures and then do voiceover. Some of you chose to record raw footages. That's what I want. I want to see variety. I don't want you to copy your friends. Just because your friend recorded a video, you recorded a video. Just because your friend shared photos, you shared photos. There's no originality, guys. I appreciate students, even though it's not perfect, but I appreciate them because they want to do it, not because they follow their friends. I don't like copycats. I like I like people who are genuinely, trying their best. So if you happen to copy your friend's video and remake exactly the same video like your friends, then that's a bit sad, because I think, at the end of the day, if I like your video and turns out that you copied from your friends, or you saw your friend's video and then you tried to make exactly the same, and then turns out that I like your video, then I don't think that is a good thing. I don't believe you should be happy when I am happy of a product that you copied from your friend. Okay? Because Because in my life, I would always want to be happy of the things that I did, of the things that I thought about it myself. Okay, so those who submitted early, the ones who submitted their video at the early part, meaning that 1 or 2 days after I give the instruction, then I believe that they actually, created the video by themselves, thought about the concept, thought about the direction of the video. And then those who submitted like yesterday, a day before, then I know that it's not that. There's nothing new actually, because I've already watched so many videos about the same thing. Suddenly you submitted yesterday or the day before, and then basically it's the same thing. You wake up, you had your breakfast, you go for grocery. I could already expected your day. All right. So if you say, no, doctor, I actually thought about myself. Okay, why didn't you submit early? Why did you have to wait until like 30 students have submitted? Then you submit more or less the same video. There's no excitement anymore. All right. If I were a student, I would want to submit mine early because I want to show the lecturer that I thought about the concept. So if other students started to submit the same concept, at least the lecturer knows that I am the first one who used that concept. That's just how I think. All right. So maybe different people, they have different way of, thinking. Okay. But nonetheless, I appreciate it means that my students, they are actually capable of thinking, or my students are capable of doing things, because I give you a situation where you need to record, and then everybody gives me like different forms of video, storytelling video, recording video. That's what I want. I want to celebrate the differences of my students' ability and capability. If I were to give, okay, I want 2 minutes, I want you to be in front of the video, I want you to record and bring to class, then there's no fun in it. Okay. So everybody is mature enough to actually think about the assignment without asking question. Oh, professor, do you want me to record? Do you want me to actually tell in the group? Do you want me to actually use subtitles? All those things you are capable of thinking on your own. You are mature enough. If you were to do a video, would you want a subtitle? Would you want to let your audience know the subtitle? Do you think that you want to include music videos or sound effect? What you do, okay, as a content creator or a storyteller, you are telling a story for who? Not for yourself. All right, you are telling for other people. So always put into consideration, if I were to make a story, if I were the audience, what kind of entertainment or content would I want to see? All right. Okay, that's why some of you show, you show footages of going to the groceries, but you don't show what you buy. You go to the gym, but your video is showing the carpet. All right, you go to the class, and then okay, for example, you go to the gym and then you show the carpet. If you are the audience, will you want to look at the carpet of the gym? What do you want to see if you're the audience? All right, if you go to the gym, what do you want to see, guys? Okay, you can answer that on your own. All right. If you go to the groceries, of course you want to see the each of the racks. You want to see what you bought. You do a like a shopping haul. You do an unboxing. All right. Just like when you go to the faculty, you go to the classroom, you do time lapse, because you want to show the process of you learning. That means you understand the audience. The audience wants to see like that. But if you were to just show the carpet, show the steering wheel instead of the scenery outside, then it means that you are not putting your audience first. Okay, but there's always room to improve. And I think that the video the day in my life is a good start. At least everybody has somewhat an idea of doing a video. So hopefully later on when you want to do your story, you put all these things into consideration and do the story for the audience, not for you. If the story is for you, I couldn't care less. I wouldn't have made all this fuss and practices, because at the end of the day, you're the only one watching your own video. But right now, you are creating a story in the form of the video for the audience. Audience can be someone from China, someone from Malaysia, someone from London, from someone from your faculty, other faculty. So you always have to think bigger about the video that you are creating. What if other people are watching? What would they want to see? That's why you go and ask your friend, what do you like? You go and ask your, I mean, like maybe you look around and see the type of video, the type of storytelling videos on YouTube. How did they do the video? That's why you have to be very proactive. You cannot sit down and then just, okay, I'll do this video. And then you do the video without thinking about the audience. Okay, guys? Understand? All right, of course, nobody's going to answer this recording. Okay, so week 7, I'll just show you how to do the storyboard. Now, the storyboard is simple. There's actually like not a lot of instruction, but the complicated thing is getting you to do it, right? It becomes very complex because most of you don't want to do it or you find it hard. It is not hard because at the end of the day, like I said, you already have a title, right? You already have the story in your mind. Maybe some of you have already practiced the storyline using the plot pyramid. Remember the plot pyramid, the 5 stages: exposition, rising action, climax, falling, and also the resolution, the 5 parts of your story. So I hope you have actually tried it out using your own story so that you know the flow of your own story. Okay, now when you have all that, now it's time for us to actually bring out the story from your mind onto paper in the form of pictures or visuals. Okay, so that is the only thing that you need to do from this week until week 9. Before the 2nd of December, you need to draw out your story without any written text. I don't want to see any written form. For example, once upon a time, no, I don't want all that. The writings should come later. What we are going to do now is the storyboard in the form of pictures, sketches, drawings. Okay, clear? Okay, let me just share my screen. Okay, so if you go to Papan Pemuka, what is this? Okay, if you go to Padlet, go to Padlet, go to UKMFOLIO. I've already put you the template, but the template is just a normal template. Okay, if you go here at UKMFOLIO, you look down. So this is week 7, right? So we are just about to getting started on the storyboard. So please don't ask me, doctor, is it submitted this week? Doctor, should we submit this week? Please listen. I'm telling you that we are just about to start our storyboard. Therefore, storyboard will be submitted when, guys? Before your mid-break, which is before the 2nd of December. Okay, guys, please listen. You write it down, right? So you don't ask the same questions in the class or in the group. Because when you ask this kind of question, it shows that you did not read. You did not listen to my lecture. So it only shows that you have not been a good student. Okay, and it becomes a problem because everybody knows that you are asking a question that the professor has already answered. Okay, right, so you go down, you look here, there is the storyboard template. Now, the storyboard template is very simple. If you do not know any other template or if you don't have your own template, you may use my storyboard template. Okay, if you have an idea of how to do the storyboard on your own, it is okay. I'm very flexible when it comes to the template. The main thing is there a storyboard? Is there a drawing of your own story? That is what I am more concerned at. Okay? So you can always go to the internet. You don't have to go to the ChatGPT. Please, guys, ChatGPT is not your brain. Your brain is inside your head. Don't make ChatGPT like your brain, okay? Because your brain is better than ChatGPT. Understand? I don't understand why students, every single thing, they go and ask AI and ChatGPT. Don't you have a brain? Don't you believe in yourself? Don't you appreciate your own brain? Why would you go to ChatGPT? All right. Always ask yourself first, okay, what would I want to do? Okay, I want to do like a template like this. Okay, what do I want to draw? Okay, I want to draw based on my story. Then you draw. You don't go to ChatGPT. Excuse me, ChatGPT. How would I want? Why are you depending on a robot? Are you saying that a robot is better than you? That if the robot is better than you, then what are you worth of? You're nothing. You're not worth of anything. All right. I want my students to be worthy of being my students and worthy of being a human being. But if you depend on ChatGPT, then you're nothing. You're just like a speck of dust. Phew, phew, then you're gone. Okay. So try not to. It is okay if you use ChatGPT as your second brain, because no humans have two brains, right? They have two parts, but not two brains. So acknowledge your brain as the first brain. Then if you still need help, then you can look at ChatGPT. So the ChatGPT becomes your second brain. Now, students like to put ChatGPT as their first brain. Where is the second brain? No brain, all right? Because if you make ChatGPT like your first brain, then it means that you have no brain at all. Okay, guys? So please use your own brain first before you go to ChatGPT. Clear? Okay, if you go to internet, there is a lot of template. I'm okay with any template as long as it showcase the story. Okay. All right. So how many boxes should you have in your storyboard? Okay, the answer is there should be a minimum. The minimum amount of boxes is 5. Why 5 boxes? Because it follows the 5 stages of the plot pyramid. So the first box is the exposition, the second box is the rising action, the third box is the climax, the fourth is the falling action, the last one is the resolution. That's the most basic form of a storyboard, right? So when I look at the 5 boxes, there will be 5 drawings. Right? So when I look at all 5 boxes, it tells me an overview of your own story. Now we are talking about your own story that you want to do, right? No more the fairy tale, no more the what do you call it? The movie and all that. This is your own. Where can you get your own story? It is in your mind. Your mind, not my mind. It is in your own mind. That's why I asked you to plot out the plot pyramid so that you can see now your storyline. Then you transfer that story into visual using your storyboard. Okay, so you can start off with 5, but if you think that you need more boxes because you need to draw a lot more scenes from your story, then you add more boxes. So you can go up to 10 boxes, 15 boxes, but I think 15 is too much. Maybe like 6, 8, 10. All right. Because you have to remember, if there is 10 boxes, it means that you have to draw 10 pictures or 10 drawings in each box. Okay. So basic is 5, then you can go up according to how you feel. If you feel that you need to draw a lot, then you add more boxes. You don't have to come to me and say, Professor, is 6 okay? I don't know, because it's your story right now. I haven't read your story. I haven't got to know the overview of the story. So that's why I'm waiting for your storyboard, so that later when you submit, when I look at the storyboard, I can really look and understand, okay, this is what's going on in your story later on. No need to write anything. Only pictures. You write there your name, your metric number, the title of your story, then you draw the boxes. Clear? Is that clear, guys? Okay. Okay. Some of you say, Professor, should it be in black or white or colored? Up to you. If you imagine your stories in color, then you color your storyboard. If you think that your black and white storyboard is good enough to actually just show the overview of the story, then black and white. Professor, should I write, I cannot draw, because when I draw a stick man. Then draw a stick man. Did I say that you need to draw like a painter? Did I say that you need to draw like a realistic drawing? No. So please don't make it complicated. You always like to do that. If I say something, then you say, oh, doctor, you are complicating yourself. Did I mention anything about sketching 3D realistic drawing? No, I just said, turn your story into visual using the storyboard, full stop. I don't understand what you don't understand about that instruction. Okay, it's as simple as that. You won't get a lecturer as simple as me and as flexible as me. I just want you to draw. And then you say, doctor, should I draw the forest? I don't know. It's your story. Do you think that the forest should be in the box? If yes, yes, draw. If you think no, the main focus is the boy. But because I cannot draw the boy, I will just draw a stick man. Then draw the stick man. Right? When you say, doctor, can I use the images from ChatGPT? Can I use pictures from generator, image generator? Why can't you draw yourself? Is that a problem? I don't know how to draw. You cannot even draw a stick man? That's why you have to ask yourself. You don't simply go and find other sources when you yourself, you are capable of doing it. Because we are very comfortable. Everything, oh, we go and to the internet. Oh, I want to draw a forest. You go and find a forest. Can't you draw the forest? Because right now, if you can't even draw your own visuals, then how are you able to going to, tell your own story? Right? Try first. Right now, students do not want to try. When I say like this, okay, guys, you need to draw. You automatically go to the internet. You automatically go to ChatGPT or AI. You don't even stop and think and start to say, tell yourself, okay, can I do this? Okay, what do I want? You don't. You skip that part. You go directly to AI. Now you see between you and AI, which is more worthy? You are making AI like they are worthy or worthier than you. So what's the purpose of you living? What's the purpose of you coming to the university and learning? If you depend on ChatGPT and AI like 90 or 100%, you're nothing. You're worthless. I don't like to use the word like that. But when you depend too much on somebody or something, then what's the purpose of you being around? I would rather go and have AI as my student, not you, right? So have a bit of worth in you and do your own work, right? Although it's not perfect, it's okay. You can tell me, doctor, I tried my best. I even draw this myself. I can show the video of me drawing, doctor, but it's very ugly. Is that okay? Okay. I would appreciate that rather than you giving me a perfect work, which I know is not yours. I know, guys, right? I'm telling you, I know if that work is done by you or not. It's just that I don't want to tell it off, because when I tell you off, first, I'll get very angry. Second, you will get humiliated, which I don't want, right? Because the moment I know that you take from ChatGPT, I'll make sure that I don't renew your visa. Okay, I'll make sure you go back to your hometown, you never come back to UKM again. That's how angry I am if I get to know students cheat or students, because right now the instruction is easy. Unless I say, okay, guys, I need you to remake a 3D model. I want you to create a statue of your story. I want you to bring to life your character. Then if you go and ask ChatGPT and all that, then I can understand, because my instruction is a bit too hard. But right now, all I'm asking is draw out whatever form, whatever technique, just draw. But if you still go and find ChatGPT and AI, you understand why I'm so angry? Would you be angry if you ask that person, like for example, okay, let's say my girlfriend and say, okay, can you just cook me a simple rice and egg for breakfast, rice and egg. I don't care how you do it, but you just cook me rice and egg. And then my girlfriend go and orders from Food Panda or Grab. Don't you feel that you've been humiliated, or you feel that you've been deceived by this person? Of course you feel like that. Then I will just kick her away, push her away, because the instruction is easy. Draw, but you still don't want to draw. And then when you say, no, doctor, I want to make sure that my work is good. I want to make sure that my work is perfect. Did I say that I want a perfect work? No. I want your work. I want the work that you did. Right? So right now, students, they always like to manipulate my words. They always like to think more complex than the professor. The professor has actually, tried to make it easy, but the students go and make it complicated. Unless this subject is about technical drawing or movie analysis, then I would be more strict in my instruction. But right now, it's only the second stage and you are already copying from image generator AI. Don't you feel that you're lying to yourself? Guys? Okay? Because it's meant to be imperfect. It's meant to be ugly. It's meant to be, not uh professional, because we are in the process of creating the story. Okay, if you want to use video, if you want to use image and all that, that one is that can be done during your video creation. All right, but right now, if you can't even draw out your story, how am I supposed to believe that you will make a good video? All right. So that's what happened to most students. They use cartoon or they use generator in their storyboard, and I am impressed. And then suddenly their video is very bad. And then you get low marks, and then you start to wonder, you start to question. But you know deep down in you that you did not do the work. The internet or AI did it for you. So right now I'm telling everybody to draw. You can just draw like this. I can understand. Okay. Okay, picking up the dog, and then there's an arrow. Okay, swinging the dog. Then sitting down, sad, the dog, and then there's a bone. That's how I want to understand. All right. So it doesn't have to be perfect. At the back, look, there's a couch. Okay. And then sad. Okay, this. So maybe the arrow shows that the person is, looking to the left or right. Okay. Clear. It's okay, guys. Can you guys believe me when I say okay? I'm okay with ugly drawings or not so perfect. All right. Like this, I don't want this writing, guys. I don't want any writings in your storyboard. Clear? You can write there one word only. For example, cafe. Maybe you want to show that the setting is in cafe. Full stop. You don't have to write once upon a time, in a cafe. No need. I'm not asking you to do, I'm not asking you to write the story. I'm asking you to draw the story. Understand, guys? Okay, give me a minute. Okay. Okay, so remember, no writing the story, only draw the story. Here, draw the story. Just in case you guys don't understand, it means Hua Chu Gushi. Draw the story. Okay, guys? Draw the story. Clear? Hold on, my battery is low. Okay, so you can look at the example first. Okay, go on the internet, look at all the examples like this. There's a person, there's a crane, and then I don't know what's this, then the face. Okay, never mind. If I cannot understand, it is a normal thing, because maybe it shows that even though your drawing is good, then maybe I need to listen to your read aloud later, together with the storyline and then the dialogue, the script. Then I can really, really understand. That is normal. Some of you, you have very good visual explanation. So when I look at your storyboard, I can really understand. Okay. It's okay. It's a process, guys. It's not the end product. You are not sending the storyboard as your final product. Therefore, it doesn't have to be perfect. It is only the second stage. I just want to see how the story looks like visually. Okay? Tap, 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 tap. Okay. More or less, I understand what's the story about. Okay? Bang, bang, bang. Okay, maybe because you cannot actually draw the sound effect, then you write bang, bang, bang. I can understand. Bang, bang, bang. So there's a noise from the door. Person is outside. Person looks into the hole. Dang, there's a horn. And then he looks at the horn. And then he does something. And then there's toot. And then he goes to the door, knock on the door, and then somebody whack him. Yeah, full stop. That's a story. All right, guys? That's how you do it. You don't have to do like this. No need. I'm not asking you to create. I'm asking you to tell me what does it look visually. So if it is a cow, for example, how does the cow look like in your mind? So you draw the cow. You don't go and find a picture of the cow. All right, because if you look for the picture, if you look for the cow picture or any other picture from the internet, you are telling me that the visuals are in on the internet and the visuals are not in your mind. I want to see how does it look like in your mind. The only way for me to know how it looks like in your mind is for you to draw so that I can look at it. Understand? So I don't want like this. I don't want this kind of perfect thing like this unless you can draw. If you can draw digitally, then okay. But I don't want you to take from the internet. Not yet. That one later for your video, then you can start telling me, okay, doctor, can I use like a background like the forest? Okay. So don't you want to record it? Oh, I'm sorry, I have no time or it's very hard. Okay, then you use any visuals that represents the forest. That one is towards the end, guys. This one you draw. Okay? Like this, all this. No, I just want simple drawing because I think drawing makes it original. Okay? So how do you draw? It's up to you. Don't look at your friends. Oh my God, look how she drew her storyboard. I'm so insecure. No need. You just do it according to how you can do it. All right? This is not a competition between you and your friend. It's between you. You. If there's a stickman, okay, because you have to remember, yeah, the moment you write down the caption, for example, you add or you write something about the box. The moment you justify or explain using your words, you will not draw. Trust me. When you know that you can depend on your writing in a storyboard, you will not draw as much. That is what I don't want. I want you to draw. Depend on your drawing only. Because when students start to write, they will write more and draw less, which I do not want. Clear? Everybody here, if you listen to my recording, everybody understands that I do not want writing. You can write one or two words, but not writing. Because the moment you write, you are depending on the writing and not the visual. Clear? Like this. I don't want you to write. I want you to draw only, guys. And then you number the boxes so that I can follow the direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because if there's no direction, maybe I'll read it as 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4. And then get your story, in a completely different direction. All right? Or you can put arrow from this to this to this. Okay? Because you know the direction of the story. I don't want you to write like this. If you write like this, then you won't draw. I want you to be in a situation where you cannot write anything. You can only depend on your drawing. So I want to feel that force in you. Like you're very desperate and you want to tell me the story, but you only have pictures. So draw. Imagine I give you a pencil and a paper. Now draw me your story. You draw. Don't write. Okay, but I can guarantee you there will be students who write the story. If I find that student, then I'll share in class and tell you, did I not tell you not to write? And then the student will say, sorry, professor, I'm a new student. That is your only excuses. I'm sorry, doctor. I do not understand English. Sorry, doctor. I have problem with my UKMFOLIO. See, I already know your answers. All right. Trust me, there will be students who I don't know. They don't understand or they don't want to ask or they don't want to follow my instruction. They will write. Trust me. So far, I have never had a student who draw only. There will be students. I don't know if that's stubborn or you are very ignorant or you are just rude. You do not respect the lecturer. But I always get students who write the story. I've been telling you that it's already what I'm recording for 40 minutes. I keep telling you draw, draw, draw. Draw your story. Sketch out your story. Don't write. Or should I just tell that in in Mandarin. Let me just translate. Oh my God. Don't write your story. 不要写你的故事. Don't write your story. Draw. Okay, guys? Is that clear? I think I'm starting to repeat myself over and over again. Okay, so that's what you do. All right, if you look at the template, if you look at the UKMFOLIO, hold on, let me just close this. Oops, sorry. Okay, if you look at the UKMFOLIO, right, you see example of storyboard, right? Okay, right now, okay, listen to what I say. Right, you don't need to present. Okay, you don't need to record yourself and tell me the storyboard. All right, although the sample is like that, the sample is the last semester's format. Okay, right now I want you to draw and then you scan or you take photo, or if you draw it using your iPad, then you save it and then you submit me the drawing in PDF format. Where? At the bottom of the page here, storyboard. Clear, guys? You don't have to record yourself, because if you record yourself and you explain to me, then what's the purpose of the storyboard? Understand? I want to look at your storyboard alone, and I want to understand by looking at the picture. But if you explain to me, then I don't need to look at the drawing. So that's why I don't want you to present, because you will present your story in during the read aloud section, which is after your mid break. Okay, so right now you draw and then you submit the drawing. That's all. Okay, I can guarantee you there will be students. Excuse me, doctor, do we need to record? So if you see students asking in like that in the group, please, you know the answer, right? So just answer. Nope, doctor said just submit the drawing, right? You cannot wait for me to answer, because now everybody knows the answers, right? Cannot expect me to reply to the question because the question has been answered. So is it my fault not telling you? No, it's your fault. It's your friend's fault for not listening. Okay. I know the example. So some of you might say, oh, I'm sorry, doctor. Next time you shouldn't put examples like this. Then I'll delete the examples. Then you ask me for example. Right now, the example is just to show you the visual. All right. So you don't need to record and present. Submit me the drawing only. Okay. Here. Okay, I think that's all right for this week. And then next week, if you have any problems, then you can come online and then do consultation with me. All right, but that's just about it for this week and next week. And then until the end, before your mid break, I just want you to finish off your storyboard, because I understand that drawing might take a long time. All right, it will not take 1 week. It will not take 1 day. Maybe you need 2 weeks. But I don't think you need until 3 weeks to do it. All right, and unless you do 1 box 1 week. Come on, guys. All right. Have this urgency. All I want you to do, or all I'm asking, is some urgency from you, meaning that you know you have a homework, try to do it quickly. Why wait until next week? Why wait? Some of you even argue with me. Oh, doctor, you said that we can send before 2 December. But why is it 1 December you already closed the submission? So you're telling me that you wait until 1st December to do your work? It doesn't sound good, guys. As a student, you're telling me that you are taking 3 weeks to do 5 boxes of drawing, and the drawing is up to you how to draw, right? You can tell everybody say, oh, it's very hard, doctor. Dr. Charlie's class is very hard. He's asking us to draw 3D. He's asking us to draw realistic. Then people will understand you need 3 weeks. But if the lecturer did not ask what kind of drawing, he just said that you need to draw, but you're taking 3 weeks to do it, then that tells a lot about you as a student, right? So instead of you arguing with me, why am I closing submission? You ask yourself, why did I not submit in the 2nd week? Why did I wait until 2nd December? You ask yourself first, right? Because I have thought about it. I have said, okay, should I do it until this week? No, that's too quick. let's just do it next week. And then I start to think, okay, next week we have the convo. There's a lot of events at university. And then I say, okay, then I look at the calendar. Oh, 2nd December will be the mid break. Okay, maybe I'll do it before because I don't want to make my students work during the break. I have thought about it, right? Now it's your time to think about yourself and ask yourself, why did I not submit Dr. Charlie's work quick? Did I have all the time? Yes. When I look at your A Day in Life video, I see that you did a lot of assignments, but none of it is my assignment. So that shows that my class has no assignment, or my class, the assignment is very easy, that you did not have to record it, or you find it that my subject is not important. You find that my assignment is not important. Then that's your problem. So don't come to me and ask for extension or ask me to understand your situation when you did not do your work. Okay? So please, please, guys, it's already the end of the first half of the semester. And if you think that you haven't been a good student, please try to become better. All right? I'm not asking much. I'm asking the bare minimum from you guys. But if you cannot deliver the bare minimum, how do you expect me to actually, help you with your grades? Okay, guys? All right, can't believe in recording also I'm like nagging and lecturing. Okay, guys, so that's all for my recording. I hope you understand. Okay, if you have any question that you want to ask about your storyboard, you can ask in the group, please. All right, please ask in the group because you never know you are asking on behalf of your other friends also, right? Instead of asking in the group, is there class? Is there class? When is class? I cannot join teams. Try to ask question like, okay, sorry, doctor, can I draw like 6 boxes of storyboard? Yes, you may. Doctor, can I do it in using iPad? Yes, questions that are actually helping other people to understand also. But if the questions that I get is like, sorry, I cannot join Teams. Doctor, my link, where's the link? Come on, guys, it's already week 7, right? Okay. So thank you so much for watching this recording. I'm really sorry I can't meet you guys during the class time. Okay, if you watch this recording, that means that we don't have face-to-face online class, right? But thank you so much for staying until the 47th minute and listening to my lecture and also my babbling for today. All right, thank you so much. If any question, then you ask me in the class group WhatsApp, and I'll see you when I see you, right? Next week, maybe it's a consultation, but just wait for my announcement. Okay. All right, take care, guys. Go and have your lunch, your tea, go to the gym. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next week. All right, take care. Bye bye, guys.